What did you think this was?
You wrote Dong Story 1.
Yeah, in case I forgot. Okay.
Sorry.
Wait, how much did you drink?
Well, I have my other one because you didn't finish your other one upstairs, so I'm one ahead of you.
Oh, I need to grab it.
It'll be so good for later.
No, it will not.
I'm gaslighting myself. It'll be so good for later.
No, that one is trash now. I'm a puppet. I'm a cash cow.
That was in my head too.
Yeah. It was the way that I said it.
It was. Yep.
Doja Cat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 1000% it was how you said it, because that's what was playing in my head.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay. Story 1. Scary sleepover story. I've always been...
Sorry. I've had it stuck in my head and it like needed to come out. I'm thinking of Slumber Party by Ash Nico.
I've been thinking of it since you brought up having a slumber party.
Literally.
But I was like, out of respect from Quentin.
I'm saying that we went to the private karaoke place in yeah.
Yep.
And I sang that song and nobody knew the words and I was like, my girl looks like Wednesday Adams. Eyes won't catch she orgasms. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have hyped you up. I love that song.
I also love that song and it was like really funny singing the whole thing. Everybody was like,
Huh?
And my girlfriend. Okay.
yeah.
Sorry. Scary sleepover story. I've always been good friends with one of my cousins, Cole, who's the same age as I am. The two of us were not quite inseparable, but we did always get along very well together. We're often found together, both in school and outside of it. Yeah, I can't read parentheses right now, so we're going to skip that. We were 12 and in the 6th grade. I was hanging out with Cole on a Friday afternoon around the later part of May, and we were psyched about the start of the weekend. We wound up at his house, since he didn't live too far from me, and at one point my mom called to say that our grandpa was in the hospital. I didn't read any of these, by the way. While the issue with our grandpa wasn't expected to be life-threatening, he was being kept at the hospital overnight for observation, and both my parents and Cole's were planning on staying with him, and Grandma was at the hospital. I was told that I was being given the okay to stay at Cole's house for the night.
Like how you keep skipping the parentheses.
Do you feel like it's important?
I'm trying to read it.
Since
and
my
it's
mom
really
is-
hard.
Yeah, it's like, yeah,
I'm
he
not,
said...
like, processing the information given to me.
Did he say that they were cousins? Because I
Yes,
just kind of
yes.
assumed... Yeah, so I don't need to read the fact that your mom was...
Yes.
They're cousins? That was not mentioned.
Was it
Oh.
not? I thought it was.
I don't think so.
Yeah, one of my cousins.
Yeah, one of my cousins. Yeah, that was the
And
first
he's
line.
like, in parentheses, he's like, my mom and her sister were siblings. And I was like, that's
okay.
cousins, my guy.
Yeah.
That
okay,
is
anyway.
how that works.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Yes. I was told that I was given the okay to stay at Cole's house for the night, with Cole's 15-year-old brother, Hunter, being in charge while our parents were out. This was fine by us. I got along well enough with Hunter, and he was never the bossy older brother/cousin that some of my other friends said they put up with. We ordered out for pizza and enjoyed goofing off as boys that age tend to do. Around 9 or so, there was a knock at the front door, and Cole went to answer it. I was a bit curious as to who it could be at that time of night, so I watched from a ways back. At the door were 2 older guys. They said that they were with the city and they were investigating reports about the water pressure supposedly being bad in the neighborhood. They asked Cole if his parents were home, and when Cole said that they were unavailable at the moment, the guys started to ask a bunch of questions about how the water pressure was in the house and if they could come inside to check. Hunter came over at that point and politely told the guys that the water pressure was fine and perhaps they should move on to the next home in the neighborhood. The guys seemed reluctant to leave, but walked away after Hunter started closing the door. After the door was shut, we looked at each other, shrugged, but didn't think too much of it, and after that went back to goofing off. Eventually, we decided to go to bed. Cole and Hunter shared a bedroom, and we agreed that I'd sleep in there with them rather than me hitting the sack on the couch or something like that. so that we could talk while we fell asleep, and Hunter grabbed a sleeping bag out of their camping supplies for me. When we got into their bedroom, they stripped down to their briefs, and I remembered your face. No, I was like, is this a pivotal part of this story? Yeah. It's like we got ready for bed.
It's important because at some point you want to know that they were in their boxer briefs.
Right. These cousins.
They're going to like run out and be naked as everyone's nightmare is.
And I remembered Cole had mentioned to me once a while back that they started sleeping in just their underwear.
Again, why is it important?
I was like, yeah, let's get back to the story. More details.
If it's not important,
this is weird. Since I hadn't originally planned on staying the night, I hadn't brought anything with me from home as far as overnight stuff. But since I wasn't in the mood to sleep in my clothes, I stripped down to my briefs as well. Though I felt a bit embarrassed, even though we were all guys there, and I just knew they wouldn't say anything or be judgmental.
What is happening?
It's like, yeah, so my cousins like took off their clothes, so I took off my clothes too, but we're all dudes.
Yeah, so I mean, this is just to set up the fact that maybe me and my cousins like fooled around a little bit, and like it was just casual, cause like that's what bros do, man. Like you know, it's just what you would do with your boys. Having my dick out. Yeah. I'm sorry. Get back to the story.
What was the point of okay, this has to come around.
It has. If it does not come up, if it does not come up in the story, this guy wants to fuck his cousin.
Yeah. Okay, let's have some conclusions.
Okay.
Me fucking leaping.
Go ahead.
No, okay. They climbed into their beds, and I quickly crawled into the sleeping bag. And after talking about random stuff, we eventually fell asleep. Early in the morning, I got up because I had to pee, so I quietly got out of the sleeping bag and went and did my business in the bathroom. On the way to the bedroom, I heard something in the family room, which was on the opposite end of the house from the bedrooms and the particular bathroom that I was using. I didn't pay too much attention to it at the time, thinking it must be either Cole or Hunter, until I got back into the bedroom and realized both of them were still in there. Trying not to panic, I woke them up and told them that I thought someone was in the house. They quietly followed me, and the moment we walked into the family room, we saw two guys from the night before in there, and it was rather clear that they were robbing the place. One of them started moving towards us, and he pulled out a wicked-looking knife. The three of us promptly raced to the front door and somehow managed to get it unlocked and open, and we fled outside. As luck would have it, a cop was driving by at that particular moment. We quickly flagged him down and told him about the two guys in the house. The cop called for backup, and within a few minutes, several cops were there. And they proceeded to enter the house, and after some searching, they caught the guys. The cops figured out that the two guys must have entered from a window in the laundry room that had a broken latch and probably targeted that house because, while it wasn't empty, they realized that there were no adults there and figured that if we discovered them, would be more easily dealt with than adults. To add insult to injury, while we were waiting outside and the cops searched the house, some of the neighbors came to see what the commotion was about. This included some kids who went to the same school as Cole and me, and including a few who were in our 6th grade class with us. It was during this time that the three of us realized that we'd never gotten the chance to get dressed, so just like the stereotypical nightmare, we had to stand in full view of everyone, just in our brief, for what seemed like forever before being allowed back inside.
Okay, they get a pass then. Yeah. They get a pass.
They don't want to fuck their cousin. Okay.
Yeah.
When we went back to school on Monday, Cole and I had to put up with more than a bit of snickering, stares, and ribbing for the next few weeks until school ended for the summer.
So bad. Honestly, I feel like you could kind of spin that as a flex though, because you could be like, yeah, I was out there. I was out there in my underwear. You like what you saw? Like, yeah, I fought off some people robbing my house.
Stabbed me.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm a big.
I'm a survivor.
You're gonna make fun. I'm a survivor. You're gonna make fun of a survivor right now.
Yeah. Victim shaming.
Yeah. So my thoughts. Have we never seen Home Alone? This is Home Alone 2.0.
Literally.
Yeah.
Like someone comes pretending to be a police officer or a plumber.
Yeah.
What's your Christmas light schedule? So we can bring like this was so Home Alone coded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels almost it feels like the robbers just they said these guys were on to something. Oh my god.
They had the right idea.
See, like, if this was a group of girls for a sleepover, it would not have gone down like this. Because, like, at 12, 13, we would have been like, so that was suspicious.
Yeah,
Like,
right. And go around and check every
Yeah.
single window and door. We would have caught that window.
Yeah, we would have
and
had booby traps.
exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
Me at 6 would have had booby traps.
Yeah.
13, come on.
I think it's funny that you thought of Home Alone because I thought of Criminal Minds. Because there is an episode where a guy, and it's a real thing. It happens in real life. A guy pretended to be working for like an electrical company. Yeah.
Those ones are creepy.
Yeah, he like went in and he copied her key while he was in there and like made like mental note of where everything is. And then he broke in and he tortured her.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
While
And
her
then-
husband was away.
And then murdered her.
This is why I don't watch Criminal Minds.
Yeah.
Really, my mom had me. Hi, Mom.
Big
Had me
movie.
watching that at like 14, 13.
Same.
So,
Hi, Mom. Same. That and Law and Order.
Yeah.
And NCIS.
Yes. Yeah.
CSI
Bones?
Miami.
Zero
Bones?
judgments to get it.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my. He would really
Gives to
talk you
get it.
through it. Oh my
Yeah.
God. He would tell you every single thing that you're doing right along the way.
I feel like you would like stroke your hair while he pulled it, you know?
He's a gentleman.
Girls' night. Yeah, I'm glad you had a lighter and look at that because my mind immediately was like, granted, these are guys, so I mean, no, never
Honestly,
mind.
it's very
cut that. That was
both-coded.
not nice because guys can also have it bad. Guys can also be in trouble in that way. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, damn, that was so crazy.
Damn, that's crazy.
so scary. Yeah.
Actually, like that's terrifying. Like imagine
Yeah.
just being like your grandpa's in the hospital.
Mhm.
Right.
There's already stress, so your parents, your aunts and uncles, all at the hospital. You and your cousins, you're in a stressful situation. You have these people. And what? It's terrifying as a child anyway to have a stranger, knock on the door and have to answer it.
Yeah.
Right.
And then be like, let's come in the house and see what the water pressure is.
Yeah.
What the?
Also, like,
Yeah.
at that age, me and my brother did not answer the door.
That's
we
how I
army
was too.
crawled
Yeah.
and like peeked out.
Same thing. Wow.
And then
no
we
unique
saw that it was like
experience.
not. We never fucking answered the door. Like, who are
Yeah.
we to be? It's not my house.
Right,
I don't
yeah.
pay the mortgage. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
answering the fucking door. Like, no. I'm gonna see who it is because I'm nosy.
Yeah.
But
I have
like-
so many memories army crawling to the window.
Mm-hmm.
My mom when I was growing up, like in the house that we lived in the longest, because we moved a lot, but in the house we lived in the longest, she got these like blackout screens where you can see out but you can't see in, and it also makes it like it's really dark inside too. We had those and we would still army crawl up to them and peek out, and we would see people like whoever was ringing the doorbell and we're like, nah, we're not answering
Well,
that.
just in case they can see. Also,
Yeah.
imagine they could like see us the whole time, and they're like these fucking kids army crawling.
Still army crawled today.
Yeah.
To this day, someone knocks on the door. I'm on the couch. I hit the floor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I hit the floor.
you
I'm
know,
crawling, and I go to the opposite end of the house to the farthest window, and I'm like peeking through the blinds. Who's at my door?
Yeah.
Who is this?
I would
Doorbell
probably
camera.
have saved myself some grief if I still army crawled. Honestly,
Yeah, doorbell camera, man. The doorbell camera has changed my life. Because I'm the same way. If
Yeah.
anybody rings my door, I don't even answer my doorbell camera. Like if somebody rings my doorbell, I pretend I'm like, I don't get that. I don't like answer and say hello or anything because I don't want anybody to know that I exist in
Yeah.
general. So I just I look and see who's there and then I press ignore.
Army crawling, but virtually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. If I am
Yeah.
downstairs, usually if I'm downstairs, the windows are closed because I don't want somebody to perceive me.
Yeah.
And since that window is so big and there are those buildings right across, I'm like, I know people can see me
Right.
and I don't want to be perceived. So if I'm downstairs, those windows are fucking closed.
That's fair.
But yeah, I'm always, if I'm waiting for like food or something and the windows are open, I'll like go and sit on the stairs out of view and like watch my doorbell camera. I'm fucking yeah, you know. Anyway,
That's a better way to do it. Because, like, me as, like, a 5th floor neighbor, windows open all the time. I don't give a shit. You're never going to, like, get up to this building. 1st floor, a little bit of a different story, but not enough of a different story, I will say.
you should be more careful.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to. Yeah. Move to the suburbs.
I'd consider
I've been
it. I've been considering.
The apartments that are right around the corner, she looked out and they're
really
very
cute.
affordable.
They're very affordable.
And they're walking distance.
Yeah.
We also have
I
new
feel like-
apartments.
You're too
See,
far.
I
Stop filling her mind.
I
Live
do
close.
like that area.
I love
Live
it.
close to me.
It's like, here's my dilemma. We're gonna get off topic. While I'm single, I do like being in the city because I'm like,
Yeah.
oh no, like all the things to do are here. I guess you have to come into the city, and I don't have to drive anywhere.
Yeah. That's fair.
That
And it is.
I'm like,
it is
oh no,
valid.
like my house is cooler, so like you always have to come to my house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But think of your daughter.
Yeah.
She needs the
I
suburbs.
don't know, dude. We live
Both
on the
our
first
dogs
floor.
have the same apartment complex. What are you talking about? It's very manageable.
Yeah. There's so many dogs in my building.
Your daughter needs the suburbs.
Yeah.
She needs her aunt.
See, like my thought is
She
like,
needs to be within walking distance of
if
her
I
aunt.
get accidentally impregnated,
Jesus.
Walking
I'll
distance.
definitely be in the suburbs.
Walking, I'm like,
definitely,
please,
yeah.
I need a baby in my life so
Yeah.
bad. I'm like, I obviously can't have one, but I would never want one.
You want
But
to
I-
meet your friends.
I
Visit your friends.
need the amount that I need a baby in my life. I'm like,
Yeah, not me either.
How do we? Is there more Woody Wood?
What's
somebody needs to do it. Somebody needs to do it stat.
I have an IUD, and tomorrow. It was 11.
It was 11. Not 11.
excited?
Not interested in like anyone that is breathing.
Love that. Yeah, and Sarah uses hers too. I love that everybody uses. I love being a woman. Oh, how I love being a woman.
If you enjoyed that little story, be sure to watch the full episode here.
And make sure you like, subscribe, and all that jazzy.
Jazzy? I see what you did there. Wait, what was that?